Okay, so I think we're live on Facebook, but here is, oops, good. So, um, I'm confused again. So, I'm just going to trust that this is live on Facebook and hope you can see me. I just need to check something. Right, so what I've been really struck by in the past couple of days, and what tomorrow's Sunday evening piece of energy work will be about, is the energy of change. We are very much in this waiting period, in a sense. All of these extraordinary influxes of energy that we're getting, and arisings and dismantlings, are pushing for change, and yet on the ground it seems that that's not happening. And so there's this extraordinary pressure building up in the collective fields that will at some point give, that will at some point just break through and create extraordinary change. And it is coming. But what I was very aware of, or have been very aware of in the past couple of days, is that this pressure is building, maybe toward the June solstice. There are these timings where big shift points happen. We don't need to wait until then for change to land in our lives. And what we'll do tomorrow is really look at where we might be holding on to control, holding out and limiting the process of change in our own life. But one of the elements of allowing change is working with higher dimensional energies that simply dissolve old structures and help give birth to the new. And that's what we're going to be doing on this morning's meditation. So let's dive on in. Thank you, Jane, Valerie, Andrew. I didn't do any advertising about this. I normally remember the night before to put a little post up on Facebook to say, oh, I'll be going live. I forgot all about that last night. So people will pick this up as they go through the day, I guess. Morning, Shuna, Patricia. Okay, let's dive on in. And so just turning your attention inwards, connecting awareness with the breath, and using the breath to open up spaces on the inside. Washing the breath through the throat, the neck, the jawline, opening that out. Maybe stretching out the jaw just to release tension that's been held. Opening out the shoulders. Really connecting consciously with the body, deep into the cell tissue. Becoming aware of places that perhaps are a little more closed, where a little more tension is held. And as we drop deeper into form, into the structure of the body, just inquiring how you're feeling. How are you doing today? At an emotional level, connecting with the emotional body. And at a physical level, recognizing there is a difference between the physical and emotional body, but they work so closely together. But it can be useful to inquire separately. Allowing yourself to drop right the way through the spine, opening the nervous system as you go, feeling the nerves respond to your presence. Touching the diaphragm, taking a bit of time here just to relax and release that big muscle. Connecting into the belly with all of the organs held here, the liver and the stomach, the pancreas and the spleen, kidneys, the whole of the digestive tract, the bladder. Connecting with the reproductive system, the womb, ovaries, sexual organs, deep into the pelvis for men, the testicles, penis for women, the vagina, and just really including all of those in your awareness of yourself, embracing these aspects of the body. So much fundamental wounding has landed here. Just embracing this part of the body, this part of ourselves. Take some time to really connect into the nerves that flow out at the base of the spine into the pelvis and all of the organs of sexuality and reproduction. Taking time to enliven those nerves. We may have deadened them, or to soothe them if there is overstimulation. And really landing in the body, feeling your legs right the way through into the bones and down into the feet. And then take some time to breathe through the heart, center of the chest, just in front of the lungs. So opening the lungs with the breath and connecting with the physical heart and the heart center, just expanding the heart center and connecting with everybody that does these meditations in the multidimensional field, whether they're present now or listening to the recording, listening to the YouTube. Hundreds of people all over the world. And as you rest in the heart space, just allow your awareness to open out around you, traveling on those heart frequencies that create the biggest field of any organ in the body. So allow that heart field to expand out around you. Recognize that heart field, and the whole of your field is a receiving and transmitting station, if you like, for want of a better word. And invite the receiving station, the transmitting station of your energy field to let go of any patterns of interference. Issuing an instruction right through the field, letting go of any decisions to hold itself small, so that the whole field expands. And take a moment to consider where you're at with change. How comfortable are you with change? With allowing change to ripple through, to move through your body, your life, your world. Be aware we are in extraordinary times of change. And maybe as we sit there, you can sense the pressure building in the collective field for radical change. For the shift, the primary shift into a heart-based frequency at a planetary level. So allowing that heart field to expand even further. Rest in that field. Trust that field. And allow it to open your field deeper. So your capacity to receive is expanded. And here we invite all dimensions of our greater self, our cosmic self, galactic self, to help us to receive some of the higher dimensional energies that are really available now, that promote and ease the process of change. Trusting that there are many aspects of yourself in other dimensions that participate in this. And many beings that work with me to aid groups of people in energetic transformations. So there's another unfolding of the heart happening. Just take time with that, allowing a deeper unfolding of your heart. Resting in that space. Most of us are very familiar with fifth dimensional energy. But here, from deep inside your heart, invite your whole body, the whole of your field, to be flooded with fifth dimensional energy. And just open yourself to receive that. And sense if there's any change. Now, many of us, as I say, are already deeply immersed in those frequencies, so there won't be too much of a shift. But in the collective field, you start to feel how that washes through, clarifying, opening the throat, and simply receive those frequencies deep into yourself, inviting any lower dimensional frequencies to be cleared, to be washed out. Any places in your system that are anchoring energies that don't resonate at that level, just wash them through. Any thought patterns, patterns of habit anchored into your field, see if they dissolve as these fifth dimensional energies really flow into your system. And this is all you have to do, is request them. Connect deeply with all dimensions of your greater self, your vaster self, your cosmic, galactic self, whatever words you want to use, and invite those energies to lift you. Lovely influxes coming. And then we'll invite sixth dimensional energy, asking the beings that are working with us, all dimensions of our vaster cosmic self, to inflow sixth dimensional energy into your body, into your field. How does that feel? You might sense immediately the shift and the lift that happens. This isn't about leaving your body. Stay deeply centered through the heart and in the body, in the field, to receive these frequencies. Sensing they penetrate more deeply, more finely, more refined, searching for anchoring points. Take them right through the field. Again, a very subtle shift as they help to untangle frequencies and expand the field, opening out new dimensions. Just allow this, and there's a deeper unfolding starting to ripple through the chest. The heart trusts and knows these frequencies well. Sometimes the body and the emotions, the mental body, don't quite get it. Fear the change. Just allowing these frequencies to wash through. Consciously taking them right through the emotional body, the mental body. connecting them into the spine and the nervous system. Taking time to really explore where in your body these energies, these frequencies want to flow. Take them right the way through, deep into the spine and into the pelvis. All of the sexual organs, the organs of reproduction, just washing these high frequency energies through. This is often where some of our densest energies are held. Useful to take some time with that. Right the way down the spine. The spine opens and acts like a tuning fork, an antennae. Feeling all of these energies flowing right through the spine, opening up the whole of the nervous system. So those 6th-dimensional energies are really settling in. And we'll do one more for this morning's piece of energy work. Hopefully this will set you up for the weekend. So asking to be immersed and flooded in 7th-dimensional energies. And again, sense the shift as that happens, rippling through your field. There's a sort of buoyancy that elevates awareness. And as the energies of the 7th dimension land more deeply, they clear, clarify, expand, and strengthen. So allow yourself to be strengthened by these energies and recognize how simple it is to access these. Maybe more useful to do it in a group, perhaps easier, but if you get into the habit of it, it becomes very, very simple. And then easier to recognize when you've dropped. And no problem with that, no issue with that, just returning to these frequencies becomes more and more simple. How do these feel to you, the 7th dimensional energies? Again, have them or watch them as they flow through the spine and open out the nervous system. Breathing them into any areas where there may be tension or cramping in the spine. Flowing through any areas of density, washing, lifting, elevating your whole system, and simplifying the process of change. Releasing low frequency energy that acts like a drag in the field. Releasing ancient ancestral patterning that anchors us to history and historic ways of doing and being. freeing us to live our multidimensionality. There's another wave of opening at the level of the heart, so just a completely different field than what has happened before. Just sense deep into your heart and invite a deeper unfolding. More of your heart coming online. Just taking some moments to rest with those frequencies, to be with those frequencies, allowing them to circulate, to integrate, to deepen, to wash through the whole of your system, expanding and elevating, clearing through the brain, through the eyes, there's a lot being brought to the surface in the throat. Just take some time there to breathe and allow ancient data, ancient patterning to fall away, to be washed through by these high frequency energies. No need to struggle with anything, just washing it through, recognizing you can return to this meditation over and over again. It's a useful way to explore higher dimensions and to become familiar with these energies. And of course, there are many more dimensions. And then come to rest in the spine, feeling the whole of the spine connected deep into the pelvis, deep into the whole of the body, feeling the legs, feeling your weight on the chair, feeling your presence in the space that holds you. Come back to the heart and breathe here, feeling the expanse of the heart center, the uncomplicated radiance. Acknowledging that these frequencies are freely available to us if we are available to them, and that you can access them at any time. Acknowledging also that these energies promote rapid change. And we will explore that tomorrow on the teleconference that I'll be offering. More information will come out about that very shortly. It'll be on my newsletter or on Facebook. Thank you very much. Lovely to be with you, and see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.